Everyone, hi. Sorry if you heard that bit of feedback there. I don't know why. I hope you're ready for an exciting live all about my Blue John journeys. That's what we're going to talk about today. And we've got some lovely Blue John to bring you as well, and also some gifts, some unboxings. There's all sorts of gemmy treats in here. So we'll just wait for everything to wake up and see if it's actually going to push me out onto Facebook. Any luck from your side?
Yeah.
Yes, I am there. If anyone's there, do say hello for me, please, because that doesn't seem to be working on my side. Let's see if we can get it to kick in. There we go. Hi, Jackie. I can see Jackie. That's all I can see. It's just you today, Jackie. I hope you've got big, deep pockets. Hi, April. How are you doing? April's joined you, Jackie. You just halved it. It's all right. So, well, I hope everybody's all right. It's cold, isn't it? We've got to talk a little bit about how cold it is because we're British and that's what we do. It's really, really cold. It really is, isn't it? I think because it's been warm. It suddenly feels cold. Even Lisa had her cardigan on today, and you know that's a sign of a cool day if Lisa is fully dressed for work. And I've got on 2 layers of cashmere, then had 2 body warmers and a cardigan in work today, and I put my gloves on, but my computer didn't recognise my fingers, so I had to give it up. So hi Desi, hi Tony. It's very cold, April says. Thank you, April. Hi Candy, hi Samantha. I've got Polly with me this evening, and I've got Lisa in my ear as well. It's Lisa's 2nd week in a row, isn't it, Lisa? I know. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Poor Lisa. Hi Fiona, nice to meet you. I can't wait for the Blue John market tomorrow in the cold. Jackie, I think you need to give it up on a cold day. You can't go stand in a market. That just doesn't seem the right thing to do. Do you have heated everything? Carl's got one of those body warmers that's got heating inside, and he wants socks that have got heating in, but I don't think they exist. And anyway, Carl came home from work and he just moaned, didn't he? He just moaned about how cold he's been because he's been working outside. So I feel for you, Jackie, and I feel for him as well. Hi, Beverly. How are you doing? So I don't know how long the cold's going to last. We did have a flutter of snow here this morning, but it didn't stick. It was a bit rubbish. So yes. So has anyone had proper snow? Has anyone got anything exciting to tell me? You might as well do that now. We are just waiting for everybody to get in, so we have to talk for a little while. This is the time where you can all give me Christmas present inspiration, if you don't mind, because I need to get the Christmas presents and I've got no idea what I'm buying. So any inspiration is welcome. Go. And don't say jewelry. That's a no. You can get a heated gel and oversized hoodie. Yes. Oh, he's got both those things. It's his feet that he moans about. His feet get cold because they have steel toe cap. Yes, so steel toe cap boots, and I think they get really, really cold. Whereas I put my Uggs on and I'm nice and toasty. Fingerless gloves for my typing. Yes, but I think the cold is in your fingers, personally. Hello to my sister. Hi to Chris. My sister has a horrible, the Raynaud's disease, is it called? And her fingers go totally white, don't they, Katie? And but she does really good TikToks. If she puts them under the water, you watch the colour come back in them. It's just really, really entertaining. It's like the ASMR thing, but for blood. It's amazing, yeah. Yes, the gloves help, she says. So, hi, Lycian. You can get heated socks. So I'll have to have a look for him. Raynaud's, she said. That's what it's called. There you are. Yeah, and they go totally, totally white. Right, so we've got Blue John for you this evening, as well as lots of other things. So it's not all about Blue John. We're going to start with the Blue John, and then we're going to move on to the lots of other things. And in there are, I was going with gifting. That's what I initially went with. But then I found some really cool stuff. So it's kind of all gone in. So there's a little bit of a mix of everything. There's a couple of unboxings. It definitely goes from Blue John, which is a fluorite, continuing through fluorite, even though in January I was going to do a great big fluorite thing. And now I've sort of done it. I might have to find a new gemstone for January. So that won't be long. I've got a couple of bits of news. The calendar that we talked about last week, unfortunately, is not ready to be launched today. We were going to launch it today. We're not going to be able to do that today, unfortunately, because Gemma pressed the wrong button. So she printed the wrong one. So we've just got to get it reprinted. And I'm hoping that is going to launch on Monday. This is a 12-month wall calendar, not an advent calendar. And it's really cool. So make sure you save some pennies for the calendar, not from my life, from your Christmas shopping budget. Not from your live budget, from your Christmas shopping budget. Be clear of that. So it should hopefully launch on Monday, and we will launch. Gemma and I will launch it together because it's a collaboration between the two businesses, and it's going to be really good. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Apologies for Saturday. Saturday was supposed to be a big jewelry live, but unfortunately Alex was very poorly, so I had to cancel it. However, we are now doing the big jewelry live this Saturday, so that will happen. He's assured me that it will happen on Saturday. So on this Saturday, we'll be doing the big jewelry live, and that will start at 5 p.m. So sorry about that. If you did miss it last week, I did get a couple of messages saying, even though we put the word out saying, where are you? And I was like, oh, I'm not there. It was very strange for me because then I didn't go and work, and it was quite liberating. Ooh. We had friends round, and we played games, and it was lovely. We had a lovely Saturday night, very different to the one that was planned, which was also be lovely, but in a very different way. So hi, Hannah. Hi, Tracy. Budget, what's that? Beverly says, that's the attitude we like to hear, Beverly. There's no budget attached to anything. Hi, Rachel. How are you doing? So I'm going to start by talking to you a little bit about my Blue John mining experience. That's how we're going to get on. Do say hi if you're a new viewer, a new customer. Do pop up and say hi, and feel free to ask any questions that you like, and I will answer anything that I can along the way. Now, I went out, I was given that enormous privilege of going into the Blue John mines, but actually behind the scenes to buy some Blue John. Which is a huge privilege. I only know 2 companies generally that get inside the mine to do their own mining. So I was really, really lucky. Hi, Ken, how are you doing? I can see you today. So I was really, really lucky. And it was just the most fantastic experience. I'm going to tell you that this experience is available to purchase. So you can, if you want, pay to go behind the scenes in the Blue John mines, but you can only do that between January and March, I think it is. So that's when they allow the experience days to actually happen. So you can only do it between January and March. So if it is something you want to do, then you can consider that as a purchase. You just need to go on to experience days on their website, and we can tag that in later, or you can direct message me for a link. So great opportunity. I was so excited. I didn't tell anyone because I didn't know they were going to let me talk about it, because they're known for being very, very secretive. This mine this is the 4th generation that it's been owned by the same family, and they're very, very conscious. They don't overmine. They're very careful of how much Blue John comes out the mine, because ultimately Blue John is only really found in that location. So they have to be careful how much is coming and going and who's coming and going. Yes, so I was extremely happy when the brother and sister that own it said, yes, please do film and tell your lovely followers. So I was like, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So I went in. First of all, you have to be able to get up some steps. You have to be able to get up the steps to get to the shop to enter the mine. So it's sort of halfway up a hillside. Once you've done that, you don't have to have a level of fitness. So as long as you can get up the steps, then you're all right. Because like the other mines that I visited, there's different types of mines that you go into. Some are underground and some are on top of the ground. And if you go other ones that I've been to underground, you have to be really fit, because you're talking climbing down and down and down and down and down. And obviously then you have to get back up. But actually for the Blue John mine, it was really not difficult at all. As long as you are able-bodied, then you will be fine to get through the mine. So if you're thinking about purchasing the experience day, then it is just worth bearing in mind. Don't worry about having a high level of fitness. So we went into the mine. The shop is also fantastic. Shop's brilliant. You go through the shop and into the mine, and then through the tourist thing. So it's really well lit. So I know lots of you have been out to the Blue John mines. and had a look at the caves and gone through the cave system and all of that. And it's fabulous because it's all lit and there's loads of explanations of what everything is. And you can see all the veins of the blue john in the rocks. You can see fossils. It's like a gemologist dream. It was a gemologist dream. I had the best day ever. And then we went behind the barrier and out to start mining. So we were actually mining with them for my blue john, and also we were mining for hatrol, which is a mineral that they say is a combination of fluorite and barite, and it's a yellow mineral. I've got some for you this evening. So that was quite interesting. I've not come across this material before, so that's quite interesting, and that's found in other locations as well apparently, but they also find it here. So we went in and we started assessing all the different rocks, and the miners themselves had a good idea of where they wanted us to go. So we went and had a go, but actually it was quite interesting because not all the material inside a mine can actually be used. So a lot of the hatrol, particularly that they sort of earmarked for us to mine, was really friable. So as soon as they hit it, it just crumbled in your hand. So and of course we stabilize a lot of gemstones in this industry so that we can use them, and a lot of blue john is stabilized, but the hatrol was so friable that you couldn't really use quite a lot of it. We did find some that we could use, but that was quite interesting. And also there was one part that we were mining where it was so hard that they couldn't get it out. So and you think, wow, that's amazing, isn't it? You can get a section not far from another section that is and they're both unable to be mined, really, pretty much. So it's really interesting. The whole of the floor is covered in bits of blue john where they've mined stuff out and it's fallen. And so there's bits and bobs all over the place, but it's a very muddy experience. So it's there's a lot of mud, and I think I like that. I like to go out for the day and get covered in mud. I feel it's like part of the experience when you come back and you're filthy dirty. There's also a relative amount of sort of crawling, but no squeezing. There's nothing particularly dangerous, so you don't have to worry about any of that. And it's actually quite well lit for a mine as well. So you do have to have the helmet with the light, but you could see quite a lot of stuff. So all in all, it was absolutely fascinating. It's such a shame that blue john doesn't fluoresce, because I imagine if it did fluoresce, it would look really, really impressive. And I was quite amazed at actually how small the amount of material for mining is. So again, other mines that I've been into, they're a series and they're connected with tunnels, and but this is actually a very small mine. And what you see as a tourist, there's not a lot that goes past that that I was taken to anyway. But you could see, they will definitely be able to cut into the cave a little bit more, but you're going into the rock face as well. So that was quite interesting. Whereas other mines that I've been to, you go down into them to mining, whereas this was cutting into the side of the rock. And I think that's what makes it a little bit more well, a little bit less that you have to be extremely fit, because obviously you're just walking on one level, so it's not so bad. So we managed to mine loads of stuff, absolute loads. And then we take rucksacks and we carry what you can out, and then they gave me the amazing, fantastic opportunity to then cut whatever you want. So if you do their experience day, you go and you mine a piece of blue john, and then you can go into their workshops and then make it into a piece of jewelry with their team, which is a fabulous day out, isn't it? So they said to me that I could do it, just do whatever you want. And there they've got workshops of jewelers, and they're also carving now. So they're back to the historical part where they used to do carving goblets and things like that for the stately homes, because it's a very, very historic material, blue john. It's found in a lot of our stately homes, and it has a huge heritage, being a British gemstone. In fact, I think really the most famous British gemstone. So they've learned to recarve. It's taken him 10 years to learn the skill again. I'm going to try and go back and get some video of him carving the bowls, and he carves bowls and apples and goblets. Sounds a bit funny, but they do look really good. And all sorts of bits and bobs, if you can find the right material. So to find the fluorite for carving, I think, is even more difficult because you need such a large piece. So they said I could go into the workshop, and so I took all my rocks and they let me clean them up, and I just found this one that was part matrix and part blue john, because when you're mining you can't really see what you're mining because it's so dirty. And I know the owners were brilliant because they were guiding me to, this is the sort of thing you want, so they know what they're looking for, having done it all their lives since childhood. But I got this chunk and we washed it, and it was sort of half matrix and half blue john. So to me, straight away, it needed to be cut in half because it got a symmetry to it. So we started to make some bookends. So we cut the material in half, and then it was a matter of trimming the edges to make it so it perfectly stood up. Unfortunately, trimmed part of the wrong edge off. But you live and learn, don't you? You live and learn. But still, it's still good, even with the wrong edge cut off. And then, so trim that off, and then it was polishing. And it was so hard to polish. If Ken's here, so he's listening, and Beth's here, she's a cutter as well. And so hard to polish because they said, don't let it get too hot or it'll just crack. So you're like, so you're trying to cut it, and you have to keep it really, really wet. Now, I've been gem cutting in various facilities all over the world, and there's always there's not always, there's mostly an element of water involved. Ken has a really clever way of making sure that his his lathes wet. And I've been there, and in India they kind of drip water onto the gemstone while they're cutting. So there are different ways, but this was with a spray, so you had to sort of polish it for a couple of goes, then spray it and try and keep it cool. And it got blinking hot. You know, when you polish metal, for all you jewelers out there, and Polly, you know, when you polish metal, it gets really hot. And then I don't want to let go. Yeah, it was like that. It got so hot. I'm not sure, Ken, if that's true. Ken's messages don't always come through to me. I'm not sure if that's true of all large bits of gemstone, because I've never polished such a large piece of gemstone before. So that was quite interesting. And then we had to go through multiple polishings. I got totally distracted and majorly distracted one of the team there who was making a sand casting. Managed to absolutely 100% distract him, so he did it wrong. And I was like, oh no, whoops, I'm just going to sit quietly now and behave myself. So yeah, that ruined his day. And we came out. Shall I show you what we came out with, everybody? You're all very quiet. We came out with my set of I've got to get it the right way around now, which is brilliant for my incredibly, there we are, normal brain. That's what it can't do, symmetry. There you are. Look at that. And that's what I cut. And interestingly as well, that when we were polishing this was dark purple, really dark purple, because it's absorbed all the water apparently from the from cleaning it and from polishing it. So it all absorbs the water, and then over the course of about 3 days, it dried into the beautiful pale purple color, and I was so pleased. I mean, I did like it as dark purple, but now you can see all the patterns of the blue john within it, and then that's it rough at the back. Now, if anyone normally watches the show, for all of those that you watch, when we do the partly polished, partly rough gemstones, that I love those because I feel like they've highlighted part of them but left them a little bit in their natural state. So I actually made these. They are lovely. Thank you, Nikki. And I had all the intention while I was there of selling them along with the other material that we were mining, but I'm not going to. I think I'm going to keep them for myself because they're really, they're a memory, aren't they? Sentimental, emotional value attached to them. Yes, but beautiful. So a fabulous day out. And totally privileged, and they're so lovely as well, that everybody was really nice and helpful. They left me to it because they have a lot of school visits going in. So if you work in a school and you're looking for something to do with the children, then they do visits for the kids, and that was just constant. There was kids in and out all day. So they were all really busy, and quite a large team for what looks to be a little place. I think there was 9 staff there. and that this is in the quiet time, but it was all busy because they're all making jewelry, and they make a lot of their own jewelry, and they cut their own cabs, and they do their own carvings. It's really very, very clever how they have turned this family business into a really functioning little manufacturer. Really, really brilliant. Yes, excellent day out. So if you did want to do that, then you can find the experience day on their website. I think it's about £350 per person, and you get the whole day, but you also walk away with your piece of jewelry as well. So you get that great experience and the jewelry as well. So amazing, absolutely amazing. You have to keep them, Beverly says. Yes, I'm going to keep them, definitely. So I'm going to put them back here now, and they're going to live back here. That's where they've been in my house for the week. But my poor little orchid, he got evicted from his slot, and he has to go back. Really, I don't want him to die. So there we go. Let's put them there so that we can see them.
Very nice.
So that was all about my experience out into the Blue John mines. And so while I was there, I collected for you guys some rough material, which I'm going to bring you this evening. So you get to get the opportunity to buy just a small piece of rough, and there are a couple of larger pieces of rough material. We've also got some carvings of Blue John, some heart carvings, and there's some really cool ones with fossils in them. And there's some of the hatchel as well that are hearts. So there's all sorts of bits and bobs. With the hearts, I've actually given them all an individual code, so you can pick your own specific heart, because Blue John is not a cheap purchase. It is a highly valuable gemstone. So I wanted you to be able to select whichever one you wanted. And then we've got a piece of polished rough material. And then we're going to move on to all the other stuff. So there's not an awful lot of Blue John, but you're going to like. I'm sure you're going to love it. And thank you for listening. Nobody had any questions. So so that's it. It's done. If you've got any questions, you can just pop them into the comment section. No, Malcolm's still down there, Christine. He's still having a rest. He's had a good period of time off. I don't even know how long now, probably nearly a year he's been sitting there, hasn't he? So yes, what a shame. Poor Malcolm. We will get him back up and running soon. Any questions from anyone about Blue John? I'm afraid I don't have a vast amount of knowledge on the heritage and the history of the Blue John mine itself. But Blue John, what is important to know is it is a type of fluorite. So that is really important, and it is a very important gemstone within the UK, because it's beautiful. We have lots of materials in the UK, lots of different minerals, but most of them are not attractive. So it was quite nice to find a pretty one. And all of these mines that I visit in the UK all used to be galena mines, so they're lead ore. So historically, that's what was mined from the mines that are around in the UK. So you don't get an awful lot of galena because it's been mined out. But yes, that's what they were originally opened for. And then the fluorite was kind of a byproduct. And I imagine a lot of it was destroyed just in the mission to get the galena out. Which is always a bit of a shame. You try not to think about that. And that doesn't happen so much nowadays, because I think when they're mining, they realize that the other minerals that are around do have a value. So they're a bit more aware of not destroying incredible minerals, but still a lot of minerals do get destroyed in the quest for commercially mining. Jackie's been on their website. Lovely. Chat seems to be very slow. It does, doesn't it, Jane? I think it's all a little bit slow today. Maybe it's the cold. It's having a bit of a rest. Shall we crack on with the yes, let me try and work this just a second. Let's put you up here. I managed to get you the right way today. It took a little bit of effort, but we got there in the end. So all you Blue John lovers, we will go through what options you've got. This is a lovely large chunk. This is the largest chunk of Blue John that we've got. And I like the difference in the purple and the yellow. I like the pieces with both colours in them. But some people do have a preference. I can see you, Jane, don't worry. Some people have a preference and they like them all blue, and some people like them all yellow. But for me, I quite like the mixture of the two. And I think that's a really smashing piece. This one's code is 1AK. Is £78.50. Let me tell you how it works. So if you wish to make a purchase from us today, then all you have to do is type the code of the item that I give you into the comment section, and if I read out your name, the item is yours. This one is 10.5 centimeters by 7 centimeters, so that is quite a large piece of Blue John. Most of the Blue John we saw was in smaller sizes, so the majority of it. This one's just lovely. Now, look at that. So I found this one on the floor because I know that because it's been cut. Look, so they've obviously cut something up. But it's all over the floor. That's it. We're all listening. Christine says, thank you. Now, fluorite grows in the cubic crystal system. So again, if you're a regular viewer of Chalmers Gems, you know that the gemstones grow within crystal systems. So there are 7 crystal systems in our world of crystallography, and lots of them, the minerals will sort of fall within one of these 7 systems. And fluorite fits into the cubic system. And here you can't see it as well because it looks like it's got a dark background. But this one is all perfect little cubes sitting on the top. So that is a great specimen of Blue John, and a great fluorite specimen if you're a geek of fluorite as well. And then one of the other things that I like about the Blue John, which I didn't really realize actually until a couple of years ago when I saw my friend's collection of Blue John, is that it commonly grows in nodules. So and that's why you get this curved banding. I don't know if you can see that across there, but you get the curved banding, and it looks great in jewelry if you get the banding across the jewelry. So you've got a little bit of everything you'd want in your Blue John in this particular piece. You can see the curved banding there. So it kind of grows out like a fan. Just amazing. We can see you, Jane. We can see you. Don't worry. This one is one of the large ones. This one is 2VX, and it is £42.50. This would be, and again, great gifts for people for Christmas. And it's a very recognised material, 8.5 centimetres approximately. Yeah, a very recognised material. Anyone who knows their gemstones or likes British things, this is I think lots of people have heard of the Blue John mines because they're so famous in the UK. Just incredible. Look at this one. So now I've got a slightly smaller size, and here you've got the cubes growing. You've got all sorts. This is a nice palm size piece. So if you're looking for your tree of life bases, this will be absolutely perfect. And you've got all these beautiful all the beautiful colours going on in there, but lots of lovely deep purples. 3ZQ for £19.50. There's actually 2 pieces at on that particular code, so you'll get one of these 2 pieces. Look at this little tiny cube just nuzzled out of there. That's really cute, isn't it? So beautiful, so beautiful. 3ZQ for this size. Oh, nearly dropped you. This one is about 7 by 6 centimetres. And the other one, I've got one for Jackie Robson. Thank you, Jackie, is 8 by 5 centimetres. But they're beautiful, aren't they? If you want to take a photo, Jackie, and let us know which one you want. That's that. Lovely. Thank you very much. Thanks, Polly. Thank you. This one is gorgeous. So this is a smaller, darker piece, but again, not showing up so well on camera. You can see all the gorgeous formations of the fluorite cubes. It's such a nice colour. Do you sell Blue John on your market store, Jackie? Does it sell well? This one is 4JJ, £15 for this size. For a nice size. Again, if you're doing a tree of lives or you're wanting to build on something, that's quite a nice piece to build on. 4JJ for £15. Very much. I'll keep going through them. I know it's not for everybody, Blue John Roth, but if you're a Blue John fan like me, then it is. It is for you. So we've got a few pieces of this size. So again, you've got the cubic formation on the pieces. You can see that it was a nodule with the fan-like patterns. Yeah, they're gorgeous. Look at that. With all the cubes. This size is 5IT, only £12.50. So we're now getting into affordable territory. There you go. Yes, it sells. People generally love the story. Yes, that's what it is, isn't it? The fact, and I think so many people have visited the mines for a day out. Look at that. That's gorgeous. 5IT. I would have liked to have found a nodule. We did try and cut out part of a nodule, but it was too tough. Couldn't get it out. Couldn't get it out the rock face. It's nothing quite like smashing a rock up underground. There's just nothing like it. 5IT. I like to be underground. It's funny, isn't it? I think not everybody does. and I don't suffer with claustrophobia or anything like that. But so I guess that helps. Otherwise, it's probably not much fun. But yeah, look at this. Look at all the etchings that you've got on here from its cubic formation. It's really cool. 5IT for that size. Oh. And then let's move down. Some smaller pieces here with the little beautiful colours. Can't type. Yes, they can. Well, they can, but they have to pay to go into the mine, and collectors don't like to do that, I don't think. So 6QG, £8. For this size, £8, 6QG. But I think it's nice for collectors because you can buy, I think you can probably buy the rough from the shop if you want to buy the rough, 6QG. But I imagine the specimens, the very nice specimens and things, they probably hold on to those and take them out to shows and stuff. 6QG, I've got one for Jackie Robson. Thank you. Let's go on to this one. Look at this little chap. Look at that. Almost a fan of cubes. Now, there's a couple of pieces under this price point. This one is 7NV for £6.50. And it was just such a fascinating experience. Look at that. 7NV is your code there for this size. That's £6.50. And then I'm going to go smaller again. Jackie had 2 customers fighting over it. Well, they come back and get another one, Jackie, or if you're on a market stall, they're just walking past. Do you get lots of repeat customers? 8RT for £4.50 for this smaller size. So this is great if you want to wire wrap it. Just gorgeous. Christine says, I'd love to go to the mine, but I don't like being in tight places. You'd definitely be fine if you went just into the cave as a tourist, Christine, because it's not. It's a wide path. It's got railings. It's got concrete. I don't know because I'm not claustrophobic, but it's not too tight. It's not a tight, horrible place to be. So yeah, look at this one. It's so sparkly. And then is this the last size, this little dinky size? Yeah. So this one I found quite interesting. So they also do lots and lots of bits and bobs in their shop. So of course they've got a lot of footfall going through the shop. You have to go through the shop to get into the mine. And they do a lot of resin work. Fiona Clark, please, like number 7. And they were making key rings with Blue John slices in it. And I thought, what a good idea. Resin key rings, clear resin, and then the Blue John slice, which was a really good idea. So I thought the same for you guys, that these little pieces like this, you could either wire wrap them, or you could make, suspend just a pendant like that. Very affordable way of having Blue John jewelry, because as soon as we start cabbing it, as you know, we sell a lot of Blue John cabs, then the price goes up because you get such a low yield of the material because it's so fragile, that you end up with a very low yield material. So this size I thought would be a great size if you want to do wire wrapping, or you want to put them in the little cages and make really simple jewelry. Helen's been and she loved it. I go back and do the experience day. The people there are fabulous and I love sharing their information. They all just know so much and they're proper local people. So some of them live in that little village. So I said to one chap, do you live locally? And he was like, oh, not really. Where do you live? 9 miles away. I was like, ooh, it's a distance that is, 9 miles. So yeah, I've got one for Tony and one for Nikki Stevenson. Yes, gorgeous little pieces. So if you just wanted a little piece of your very own Blue John, mined by me, then this is it. 9VA for £3.50. I've had a fabulous day. That's what counts. In my gemmy world, we can't be going mining for the day. I've got one for Beverly Jackson. I'm just going to brush off my dust just a minute. Right, and now we're going to go on to the carved pieces. So if you're not into rough material, then we're now going on to heart collections here. And the first two, I've given them all individual codes, as I said, because I want you to be able to bid on the one that you particularly like. I've got 2 9s, please, for Hannah Sutheran. Was it Sutheran, Hannah? Was it? Can you remember, Lise? Yes, thank you. I want to visit there in Whitby. I need to see what other places the UK has. So if you are into mining, so I've been to various different mines throughout the UK, and I've been to Whitby looking for jet, and I've been fossiling. So anyone who follows know that I go anywhere where there's gems, and anywhere that I get invited to, I'll turn up. So if you're looking just to visit places to get some mining and some fossiling, then the Blue John mines absolutely should be up there as a priority, because that is set up, it's easy, it's safe, you can have a good day out, it's a nice little town, so it's a really nice day out with the family, or a day out to escape the family, whatever it is you're looking for, that is a good day out. If you want to go up to Whitby, that's a lovely little town, and you can look for Whitby jet on the beach. You actually have to look in the rock pools for the jet. I have found a couple of pieces. It's not particularly easy to find, but you can get lots of fossils there. But unfortunately, since the TikTok took over the world, it's harder to find the fossils because of the tourists finding the fossils. So, but you can find the fossils, and they're called Whitby Dacks, the little fossils that you get there. So I'd highly recommend that. But generally, in the north of the country, if you go out walking, so the places that I've been taken to, you'll see the minerals. If you actually look, you'll see the minerals. And if you look for places that used to be for galena mining, so as far back as sort of the 1400s, so if you do your research and you find places, then you'll find that the minerals are around those places, so you just have to actually look for them. So I've been out to fields where other geologists are, and they're looking for minerals. But I would highly recommend, the best thing to do and the most successful way to find anything is to take an expert with you, because if you don't know what you're doing, you're just collecting rocks, right? So, and you want the minerals. So find a local geology group and ask them, because they will know where the minerals are, and they are also likely to have local geology days out where you can sort of tag along. So I'd highly recommend that you did that. Do not go into some of the galena mines, particularly when you don't know what you're doing, because they are, so one of the ones we went into was open to the public, but you wouldn't know it was there unless you knew. But it was open to the public, but it's a track, so where they used to put the little carts in and out, and it is a rabbit warren. And if you'd gone in there without a guide, I don't think you'd find your way out. It's dark, there's nothing in there. So don't go underground on your own. That I absolutely would not recommend. So, but if you find a geology group and they're taking people out, if you can go with a guide, because there's lots of people like me who will go out mineraling, and everybody and mining, and all of that community are really lovely. I've met lots of people in the community, and then they'll invite me on other trips out. So that's how I get out, is then they message and say, we're actually going out here to look for mines. So you can look for minerals, sorry. So you can then sort of tag in. So they're a lovely, friendly community of people, but just make sure you go with somebody who knows what they're doing. Definitely don't go underground on your own. Don't do that. But you can find minerals. If you look, you'll find minerals. Random caves are unsafe, and so are cliff faces. This is very true. It is very true, but you'd be surprised, I'm sure, who would just wander in. So yeah, that would be my biggest fear, Christine says. I mean, it is a little bit daunting if you're not used to it. The first one that I went to, didn't know what to expect, highly excited. And it's very dark. It's not particularly cold. I was expecting it to be really cold. The first one I went to is probably the coldest, and that was an old galena mine. And it was just a maze, an absolute maze. So, and you definitely have it in your mind. And I'm not the sort of person who becomes nervous about things. Hi, Jenny. But you have it in your mind that you could easily die. So, I mean, to me, that's part of the fun. You don't think you can die in the Blue John mines. It's very organised. So the definite element, the risk element was removed from the Blue John mines. But yes, but to me, part of the fun is that it's just so, I don't know if it is dangerous, but it's not that dangerous that you're actually at risk, but you could be if you're not careful. I met the Yorkshire fossil hunter at the fossil festival, and he takes people out. There you are, Jackie's found you somebody, the Yorkshire fossil hunter. So yeah, and there's lots of people, there's other mineral sellers I know who've done like days out and stuff. So if you're keen, then make sure you find some gemmy minerally friends. That's it. You need geologists. That's what you need, because the geologists know where they have the maps, the audience survey maps, which can tell them. Sorry, it's doing its own thing, this one. The ordnance survey map will tell them where the old mines are and stuff, and they do loads of research. Jenny, you've missed all the rough blue, John. Anyway, back to this heart, because this heart is amazing. There are fossils in there. So this is a blue John heart, but packed full of fossils. And how cool is that? And I'd never considered there'd be fossils in the blue John mine. So this one, I'd say, is totally unique, of which it is. However, I've got one that's very, very similar. It's not exactly the same, but it is similar. I think it's gorgeous. It's a one-off. 10 LT is £29.50, but that is so cool to get blue John and fossils in a carved heart. That is a treat for whoever gets these. This is the other one, and these are the only two that I've found with fossils in. And look at that, they're so cool. This one is 11RR for £29.50, and that is amazing, isn't it? If you're into your fossils and your blue John, they're definite collector's pieces. You're not going to find others like that. Now we're going to go into the higher quality blue John hearts. So these are the beautiful, beautiful pieces. Look at that. So absolutely gorgeous. And this is a really good example of what you want from your blue John. So you can see those fan-like formations. You can see the different veins running through. You've got a touch of yellow, also a lot of blue in there. Absolutely beautiful. I've got 11 RR has gone to Helen Carlos. Sorry, Helen Cole, you just missed out there. But you can bid on the other one. It's very beautiful as well with the fossils in. Look at that. That's awesome. It's totally awesome. 10 has gone to Christine Jamal. Thank you very much. We've obviously got a bit of a lag, so sorry, everybody. So this one is 12FX for £29.50. As I said, I have got lots, so I'm going to sort of stack them over there in the background. So you can pick the one. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful colours. 13RU for £29.50. These are the higher quality hearts. All the gorgeous colours and patterns. 14PE. Very noisy, sorry. Come off. There we go. With sticker. And that was the nice blue tip. What size are they? That's a very good question, Beverly. They are 3 centimetre hearts. This one is 15ME. Got 2 more of this quality. 13 has gone to Desi. Thank you. No, I've got 2 more here, Polly, not you, don't worry. Then this one.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, there are 2 more. Are they the same size? No, that's the different. That's the different one.
These are different size.
This is gorgeous. Again, very typical of what you're looking for your blue John. And what I love is if you can get it in the light, look, you can see through the heart and see the formations of the fluorite growing there. So those cubic formations. It is an amazing material, isn't it? So beautiful. This one is 16LT. And the last one in this price point is your lovely, both colours. So you've got your yellow and blue and some gorgeous formation there. That one is 17WY. So those are your options. So I'm going to run you through them again in case you're umming and ahhing. So you've got where you get that translucency. That's where, if you look inside, you'll see those gorgeous patterns. I'm just wondering if my loop will work. 16 has gone to Fiona Clark. Thank you. It's got a mind of its own because I've lost its base.
16.
That's it. 16's gone. Thank you. No, I was going to see if I can get it to show you what I'm looking at. Yes, there you are. So you can see inside there all the really cool formations. I've got in hydros in this live as well, just warning you. There you are, 12FX, that one. 17 is the blue and yellow. 14. I do like this one. I like its little base, its translucency. I like the fan-like patterns. And then 15 ME. 15 ME. So that is, they are the 4 of the high quality, the highest quality, should we say. Next, we're going to drop down a quality, but they're still gorgeous. These are still 3 centimeters. This is 18 CO for 24.50. Number 12 has gone to Desi, please. And again, yellow and blue. 19 YR. And this is 20 LA. Now, some of them are slightly smaller. So this one is 2.5 centimeters. Very beautifully stripy. 21 PR. Seeing those formations in that one as well. 19 has gone to Jackie Robson. Thank you. Thanks. Look at this one. This one is 22 JA. Oh, that's a beauty, isn't it? Looks like a mountain range hiding inside. Hi, Jane. How are you doing? You've missed the rough blue, John. We might have time to recap at the end. We'll see how we get on. That one is 24 GI. 21 has gone to Helen Carlos. Thank you, Helen. 24. Got a couple left. We're just running through all of the ones that I've got, and then you can see them all and see which ones you like the most. 25 FH. I just felt on this occasion it was really important that you got to pick your own. I just had this overwhelming feeling that you should pick your own. 26 WJ. This is the blue John now. Hi, Marjorie. 26 WJ, 24.50. 25 has gone to Hannah. Thank you. And the last one at 24.50. Haven't seen Nigel today. Hi to Nigel if you're around. And Coral. I think Lisa's fallen asleep in my ear. Are you still there, Lisa? No, she is there. How do you stay so quiet? She's so quiet. And I think she's not there. Everyone else, you can hear some sort of background noise or someone chatting or making somebody a cup of tea, but he's so stealth-like. She's very quiet. Right, okay, ready to do a quick run through. 25's gone to Hannah. Yeah, okay, right. 18 CO. I've given you 25 already, sorry. 18 CO. 26 WJ. 20 is your yellow and blue. 20 LA. Look at that. It's a little clear patch at the bottom. So cute, isn't it? Oh, I like this one. Like on the wonky. 27 IT. 22 JA. 23 BA. And the last one is 24 GI. Beautiful colours. That's really nice colour, fluorite. Oh, yes. Very nice. Right, I've got to stick them all back up now. It's quite satisfying. Thanks, Paul. Oh no. Sorry, everyone. What's happened to you now? You've gone completely on the wonk.
Lopsided.
It's gone the other way. Just a second. Don't get dizzy while I move everything. I'm moving you in a minute. Right. The phone has decided that it wants to. That's better. I don't know why. Oh, so it's so slippery. I need to find its base. That's what I need. Right, then we're moving down a bracket. So we're actually going up slightly in size back to the 3 centimeters. Look at that. Gorgeous. This one is 28YL at 1850. Don't forget, we've got a big jewellery live on Saturday starting at 5 p.m. Apologies to anyone who tuned in last week for the jewellery live. We had to cancel due to sickness, but we are back this week. It will be 5 p.m. and it will be sterling silver gem set jewellery. You can do Blue John if you want to do Blue John jewellery, but just about any gemstone. There's so many different gemstones to choose from. 30 IV. So this one is the Hattrel. So we also mined while we were there for another material called Hattrel, which I'd not heard of before. And it's so pretty. And it's this yellow material and it grows in these little, like a star shape. Look at that. It's so cool when you find it because it's full of these little patches. 28 has gone to Anne Holmes. Thank you, Anne. Yeah, beautiful. So that's one of the Hattrels. I've got a couple more of the Hattrels now. So 30 IV. The calendar, unfortunately, isn't launching today because Gemma pressed the wrong button. So it will be launching on Monday. So another Hattrel for you here. This one is 32XZ. 30 has gone to Helen Cole. Thank you, Helen. They're very noisy. Just a minute. Look at that beauty. It looks like it's full of feathers, I think. 33UH. You have a look. It's very feathery. I just love it. 33UH. And then look at this one. This one is 34VA for 1850. Right, I'm going to run through them quickly again. Ready? 29. It's got your Blue John. That is Hattrel at the top there. That's 29. And a mountain range in there, isn't there? 31. WS. 29 has gone to Jill Horton. Thank you. 32. 33 UH, and the last one is 34 VA. I mean, it's one of my new favourite materials, the Hattrel, because I've never seen it. Certainly never been near any mine with it in before, so it was lots of fun. Right, then the mini hearts. I didn't mean to give all an individual code, Lise. You know, when you asked me earlier, and I said, oh yes. I didn't mean for the little ones. So I'm just going to give you this one code for the little ones because these are really affordable and they'll be great to make into jewelry. This is 1.5 centimeter and that's it. Thanks. So we'll just show you a couple because there's a bit of variation, but I have handpicked them all. So they're all absolutely beautiful. So if you want to buy more than one, just times by the quantity that you want. And if you just want to own a very cute piece of Blue John, then this is the one for you. 35GU is the code. Number 33 has gone to Hannah, thank you, and 35GU. So you can multi-bid on that code. They're 1.5 centimeter hearts. If you want them as closely matched as we can get them, we can try our very best. They won't ever perfectly match, but if you wanted them for earrings, then just times by 2 and let us know if you want them matched when you check out. I've got one for Samantha O'Brien, one for Jackie Robson, and 2 for Jewel Horton. 35GU is the code, and they're just so sweet. So they'd be great if you want to make them into a ring. You could prong set them into rings. You could make them into earrings. You could put them in a little cage. There's loads to do. You could just keep them in your jar of hearts. If, like me, you've got a jar of hearts, then you have to add a Blue John heart into there. 35GU for £8. Any more for any more on the little hearts? Let me know. 35GU. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I've then got a piece of polished blue john here. There you are. A little specimen. Don't worry, Jill, I know what you mean. That's been polished. Now, having polished my own piece, I can tell you it's very tricky to get it to polish like this. So that is a nice specimen. So if you want a specimen for your collection, then this is a great specimen. Ours does have blue tack stuck to the bottom of it, but other than that, you can see it's got a rough base and then they've polished the sides. So you've got this gorgeous polished specimen. And this one is 60 VT for £72.50 for your gorgeous display piece there. 60 VT. It will come with the box for £72.50. And then I've got one more display without a box, and this one very stuck. Has got a polished face, so you can see there that's a lovely polished face, but then you've got the rough of the crystals on the top and then all the way around. Look at that. Isn't that a nice piece? This one is 61 LP for £24.50. Again, great for a collector. If you've got a cabinet full of minerals, then that's this is the perfect piece. Thanks, Jill. See you later. 61 LP for £24.50. That's the last of my blue johns, guys. 61 LP. Oh, shoot. Honestly, what is wrong with me today? Sorry, blue john. Of all the materials in the world to keep dropping, fluorite is not the one. No. So, right. Lovely. Right. Is everybody all right? Are you all in with me? We've also got some other pieces today that I wanted. I was planning to do a sort of gifting show. It's annoying me. Can you tell? I was planning to do a gifting show. And we've got all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff. I've got 61 for Fiona Clark. Thank you very much. But I'm going from the blue john fluorite, sticking with fluorite because I've found all this amazing fluorite. You know, when I'm on a quest. We don't really do very many lives without fluorite, do I? So it's a firm favourite. Hi, Wendy. How are you doing? So this is fluorite palm stone. So this fluorite is from China. So if anyone wants to revisit the blue john, we can do so at the end. I'm just going to, I was going to try and use the light there, but it's not going to work. So just one sec. Let's see if we can get the phone torch on. Come on, phone. That's it, because when you put the light behind a fluorite, it just looks amazing. Look at that. What beautiful, beautiful colours. I only managed to get 4 of these. They're awesome. They're so nice. Are you ready? Nice. I'll show you all 4 first. The next one with the green going into the turquoise. They just look edible, don't they?
No eating gemstones.
Don't eat the gemstone. Don't lick your gemstones, people. Oh, look. I could only get 4. Monday. Calendar's Monday, Nikki. 62 SD, £14.50 per palm. They're lovely large palms as well. 62 SD for just £14.50 for these gorgeous, gorgeous fluorites, palms. And that's a lovely gift, isn't it? One for Helen Cole, thank you. Oh, they're just beautiful. Sorry about the delay on the calendars. One for Sharon Edwards. One for Jacqueline 5791. You have to just pop that in when you check out, Jacqueline, and it is whoever first come, first serve. But we pick them in order of payment. So as soon as you get your link, pay it. That's all I can advise. And the last one has gone to Karen Hansen. Hi, Karen. How are you doing? Those ones have sold out. Polly's going to be pleased about that.
Yes.
The next ones, honestly, I have left them as an unboxing for you, but I just have to live price them. Not because I'm lazy, but just because I thought they'd be so much fun to live price. You're going to love these. I'm just going to take this one off a second because I need some space. Ready? Brace yourself. Same material, different shape. I'm going to put them here so you can't see them. Oh my God.
Whoa.
This one's got
They're
dendrites
insane.
and everything. Are you ready? Warning. Oh, it's not going to come up on the screen.
No.
I can't believe it. They're absolutely insane. Let's see if we can get the light behind that. Oh no, honestly, they're totally insane. Let's put this camera back and see if you can see, because they are insane. You're going to be truly, truly shocked. Right. That's better. That's better. It's just that, oh, look, this one's even got dendrites in here. That is incredible, isn't it? So bright and beautiful. Hi, Jill. He's sitting there quietly. Honestly, same material as those palm stones, but this is beautiful. I think I've only managed to get 4. I only managed to get 2 packs got delivered, only 2 packs. And I didn't know how many were in the pack. I just bought by weight. So it was one of those moments where you totally regretted that as soon as they arrived. Right, so this one is $27.50. So they're even affordable, which makes it worse for you, I know. Polly's just doing your tickets. $27.50 for that first one. Right. That one is, let's put it the right way up, 63 PV. And that is just gorgeous. Isn't it nice? It's the most beautiful, beautiful fluorite. No one snapped it up yet. We must have a lag. We must. Right, next one. Here's another one. Wow. All the colours in there. So pretty. That one, thank you, Polly, on the scales. Thanks. This one is £24, so slightly less for that one. I can't seem to help but pull on the camera, sorry. And to find its feet, right. Approximate size was enormous. Stood on a hot pan to serve food on my thick agate slice, and I stood a hot pan to serve food on my thick agate slice, and it did not crack. Helen says, God, that was lucky, Helen. I don't think agate will crack under heat. It grows under such high temperatures. 14 by 12.5 centimeters. That one, Jill. 14 by 12.5 centimeters. And this next one is just coming. I don't know where it's gone.
Sorry, you want the?
Oh, that's that one. Yeah. Do you have the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, right, jolly good. Sorry, I thought this was the first one. I'm obviously having a moment. 64 UH for that one. Sorry, this one, the first one is 13 by 11.5 centimeters. However, it does look bigger. So that does seem a little bit strange. But yes, so they were both about 14 centimeters, Jill. Right, I'm just going to keep them out of the way a little bit because I've got 2 more to unbox before you can make your decisions. Just a second. Hi, Rani, how are you doing? I mean, if that's true, Helen, about the agate slices, my new worktop, you're not supposed to put anything hot on it. Whereas my old granite worktop, I can put anything on. So I'm going to get some if they're going to work as trivets then. Oh, and the last one. Thank you very much. Right. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Right, let's do this one first. Look at all of those stripes. Look how vivid they are. It's insane. Right, size-wise on this one then. So it is 14 by 9.5 centimeters. 63 has gone to Chris Puffer. Well done, Chris. You're going to love it. It looks so much better. £24 for this one we've just shown. We're going to get you a code. Thank you. This one is 65 BJ for £24. Look lovely and had lovely comments, Helen said. Are you doing loads and loads of hosting now? You've moved into your new house then, Helen. Everyone coming round to see you now. 65 BJ, that one. And then the last one, because there was only 4. Oh, 64 has gone to Jill Green. Thank you. I like this one. It looks like a heartbeat on a machine. I don't know what the machine's called. Any nurses or doctors watching, let me know what the machine's called. Look at that.
The heartbeat machine.
The heartbeat machine. I'm sure that's not what it's called. Thank you. Oh, this one is an out-and-out bargain. £16.50. It's a bargain. Let me get your code.
There you go.
Thank you very much. 1650. 66LX 1650. 11 by 8.5 centimeters. Wow. An ECG monitor. Thank you, Amanda. I did know that. Now you've said it. And thank you, Sam. 66LX £16.50. My mother would be disgraced that I don't know. She will. 65 BJ left as well, if anyone wants that. They're just awesome, aren't they? Oh, just so in love with them. That's the next one. Right. 65. No, you're all very strange today.
Yeah,
I think it's all right, Polly, because you get to keep them. Right, next up is just a little unboxing of these points. Let's have a look. Ellen said the family knows she's smuggled in a lot of booze on her way back from Spain. Appetite points. I mean, everybody loves appetite because it's just such a beautiful colour.
This was meant to have gone first.
Oh, whoops. I've just skipped one, Lise, and then we'll be back to the previous one. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes, we'll come back to that one. Thank you. Oh, I just need to put this one in the system. Right. Point is £11.50. So we'll do a couple of these because they're so nice. Oh. Thank you very much. Your £11.50 point is 68 IG. Look at that one. Oh, that's nice. This is like a green apatite. So apatite comes in a variety of colors. It comes from this sort of deep green right up to the neon blue. So yeah, it's gorgeous. 68's gone to Tony Davis. Thank you, Tony. Oh, sorry, that one's £9.50. Not find the end. Doesn't have an end. It doesn't have an end.
How's that possible?
Oh, it must be stuck on. Obviously going insane. There we are. 69 VA for £9.50 was the lovely green one. 69 VA. Wow. Then a vivid neon apatite.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, so bright. It's going to stand out in somebody's collection, that one. This one is £11. What to do next? That's the problem. Let's do another one. Thank you. 70 Ti for £11 for the neon. 69 has gone to Helen Cole. Thank you. We definitely have got a terrible lag, haven't we? Right, and this one. Oh, nice. 70 has gone to Debbie Needham. Thank you, Debbie. Look at that, with lots of red in there. Let me have a look. I don't know what that is. Looks good though, doesn't it? There you go. That one, please. Thank you. And then we'll just do one more of these. So this one is £11.50. That one that we've just done with the red in it. They are just so vivid. Thank you. 71 CO for £11.50. And so nice and bright. This definitely got the greens going into the neons. It's got a bit of everything going into this one. This one is just £8.50. 71 has gone to Chris Puffer. Thank you. I might as well do another one now. I feel like I'm on a roll. 72PZ for £8.50. I was hoping to have a few of these left.
Oh, they didn't sell out.
I don't know why. So yeah.
So it's good tell me you don't want to sell the gemstones. Keep
No,
them for yourself.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Because it's so pretty.
Yeah, 72 has gone to Tracy Merrick. Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you. Never else picking you up.
And I think I just like to look at them. Here we go. We'll have them around just in case, just in case. Beautiful,
of what?
really nice green. I don't know, probably in case just one day I run out of gemstones, and then that might happen. That could be a thing.
Then you go back to a different place to go get more.
Well, that doesn't matter. It doesn't mean I don't want to still hold on to them.
Okay.
So
All the gemstones.
all the gems. This one is £12.50. Nice. This is very tall and slim, this one. 63KR for £12.50. It's tall and slim, but nice patterns in there. Nice and bright again. Gorgeous. Let's give them a measure. About 8 centimetres. Thank you. Oh, it's only £8, that one. And this one. Thank you. How many stickers have you got left on this one? Last one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Last one. 74AX. I did not, honestly, accidentally put too few stickers onto the tracker.
No, wouldn't do that. I mean, I could start making codes.
74AZ. So this is the last one because there's only one sticker left. So this is the last one. Right. Nice, again, nice and bright.
Thank you.
We will be live tomorrow morning at 9:30, so we might do the other one.
Oh, yeah,
That's it. And there might be one on my desk. £11.50.
You what?
Nothing. Moving right past that. So £11.50. They were beautiful. They are beautiful, aren't they? So nice. See something so bright. 74 has gone to Rani. Thank you. And this last one, it's 75 up for £11.50.
We'll go back on the tracker to that.
Yes, we'll do that next. You can hear that. 75 up. I normally put the sticker on its bottom, don't I? 75 up has gone to Hannah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is everyone going to leave this one? This one's got the nice schiller look as you move it. It's got a nice schiller across it. They're going to leave this one behind. 73KR. I know. But you can join me tomorrow morning and we'll bring him back out. There we are. Right, then I found this. This is really cool. This is a good gift.
Wait, was it just 73 that I had?
Yeah.
71 as well.
Just 73, I think. Oh, yeah, 71's gone. This is...
75 gone. Sorry.
Yes, 75's gone. This is called Nature's Paintbrush. Look at that. It looks like a lake. Isn't it clever? Ah, beautiful. I thought this will be a nice Christmas present. And then you get the nice lid as well. I just think that's gorgeous. And so interesting. So nice, isn't it? Different. It is, let me give you a size, around about a 10 centimetre dish, and height-wise, 4.5 centimetres. Perfect for putting your bits and bobs in, this would be. So if you've got bits and bobs, this is a great place to keep them.
It's like a pot for your keys.
For your keys, for your spare gemstones,
Jewelry.
yeah, your little bits. Your bits and bobs. This one is 67ZV for £58.50. It is beautiful. Thank you, Rani. I think so.
I found the jar of hearts.
Hannah's going to buy the Lonely Appetite 73.
Yes.
Thank you. You could have a
you.
pot of hearts. You could. It's just so pretty. And it's called Nature's Paintbrush, the material. 67ZV for 58.50. I just got one. I could have got a couple, but I thought I'm just going to get one because I think it's very special. Wouldn't much of honey in there. I don't know what Helen's saying. Lots of bits and bobs going here, says Rani. You could. If you've got a husband or a wife who likes to just take out of their pocket at night all the tiny little screwdrivers and these little connector things and leave them on his bedside table, then if he had a nice pot to put them in, they wouldn't get in your washing machine. That's all I can say.
Is that where they end up?
Carl, and leaves these little blinking things, these little connectors. I didn't know what they were for ages. They flick, bits of them flick up and down, and I have no idea. But then when he did the kitchen, I was an apprentice, and they connect the wires together. You put the wires in, and it connects them together. So yeah, but they get in the washing machine. But if he had something like this, you see, he could put them in the pot. You won't fit much of my hubby in there. Helen says, I was walking and typing. I just thought you were drinking, Helen. That's all. 67ZV. There you are. Your bits and bobs pot. Right.
Very cute. Little
then, once I'd found all these things, do we have a price? Oh, we do. Right, thanks. A price on this one. I found these. Are you ready? What's in here? What's in here? Are you ready? Yes, people, that is colourful labradorite spheres. Guitar picks in the washer here, Jackie says. Would be perfect to keep guitar picks in, Jackie. Think how many you could get in there. That's it. Oh, look. What a find. What a find this was. How cool is that? I know. And it's so hard to cut labradorite spheres with any flash at all. And then to get colourful labradorite, I felt that I had hit the jackpot. Right. If you could balance that on there, not let it roll away, that would be great. This one is £22. They're not even expensive. Think how expensive the colourful labradorite. Sharon, you've come in at just the right time. These are very exciting. You did miss a pop for your bits and bobs, though. Thank you. This one is 76 IV, £22. That is just insane. Okay, so again, I've got a couple. I got them by weight, so I'm thinking there's about 6. Right. Oh, look.
You're spot on.
Yeah, there you are. That's it. Oh, look. So cool. This one then. 76 IV for the first one. We did Spectralite cabs on the website this week as well. Don't forget, we launch cabochons every Tuesday onto our website. All the cool cabs that I buy, 76 IV. This one is £28, this next one that I was just showing you. That one's already got its code. Thank you. 77 HT. This one has gone with the beautiful colours there. 77 HT. 76 and 77. Don't keep rolling away. Then 77 has gone to Sam Pickup. Thank you. Right, this one's slightly larger. You've got a beautiful orange flash here. And then let's see. Oh, and on the other side. Wow. That's cool, isn't it? That's so cool. Mesmerizing. This one is, I could turn the camera off. Oh no, don't cut Lisa off. This one is £30. The large one with the orange. I'll get a bit of measure for you as well. Thank you very much. So that one is about 4.5 centimeters, 78 RE, a ball of fire, Julie says. Oh, I like that, Julie. You've got a job working at Charmers Gems. Oh, where's it gone? Yes, there. It does look like a ball of fire. That one is 78 RE. Okay, don't roll away. And then we've got another pack here. Ready. So, oh, look. Got some yellows and greens and blues. Wow. Keep it moving onto the other side. And then your orange and greens. That's nice, isn't it? Very bright. It is. It's almost as if it's behind a screen, isn't it? So the feldspar is blocking. Yeah. Louise says, I got my gems today and they are stunning. Thank you so much. Thank you, Louise. What a lovely message. Thank you very much. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Oh, yes. Look at that. Beautiful.
Thank you.
This one is £34. He's desperately trying not to let them roll off the scales. I should have put some stands out, shouldn't I? I'll just get that one a code. And its code is 79KA for £34. So that's the one with the orange and the green. 79KA. Don't roll away. I do normally have a stand for them. I'm just going to put that there just because you know I'm clumsy. Right, this one next. Nothing. It's gone. Oh, it's coming. There you are. Oh, it's got. Oh, it was worth the wait, wasn't it? Orange and purple moving into a touch of red. That's gorgeous. See if we've got anything on the other side. No, just the one side. Oh, no, look at that purple. Oh, wow. Just a matter of catching it right. How incredible is that? Just as I thought, it got nothing. Wow. Oh, beautiful. Yes, very nice. This one is about 4.5 centimeters. £32. Ooh, Sharon says. I love the fact there's a lag, so it's all now totally out of sync. Thank you. This one is 80 HI for £32. Oh, sorry, got a bit sticky on it there, right? So I'll just balance it for you there. 30 HI, £32. That's really cool. I'd love to get out to Madagascar, go find my own. 80 HI has gone to Sharon. She couldn't resist it. It was all up young. Whoops. And then the last one, so I've only got this one left. Chuck this a little pile of papers down here. Wow. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes, it's very, very beautiful. Another ball of fire, I'd say, Julie, this one. Lovely.
Whoa, flash.
Yeah, that's incredible. It's nice patterns, even just as that. So it would be almost a black moonstone, same family as your Labradorite. So, oh, look at that. 76 has gone to Catherine Woolard. Thank you.
Thank you.
It was the purple that did it. Sharon said couldn't resist the purple. Let's give this one a price then, this lovely orange one. Thank you. It's balancing. £35. Polly's panicking. There's two. She got two now. £35. 81ZX is the £35 one. Thank you. 81ZX. Oh, don't forget, we have got a jewelry live on Saturday starting at 5 p.m. Look, you can even see some flashing there as it's coming round. Oh, wow. This one is 81ZX, £35. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love them very much. 81ZX, I've got 78RE. And then the last one is £34 and it is 79KA. Oh, yes, that's very pretty. 79. Right, they're going over to Polly. They sound like snooker balls.
They do.
They're about the same size as a billiard ball, aren't
actually
they? Right, next up for my gemmy friends, I've got some anhydros. These are really cool. So these are Bramberg points, which we brought to you in the rough form, but these are polished points, and don't they look nice? So if you are looking for a gift for a gemmy person, this is it. This is the ultimate. So I've got I think I've got 4 with anhydros. So where there's a sticker, there's an anhydro. And then I think the rest don't have anhydros. Also, I think they priced them wrong because these are really, really, really affordable. And Bramberg is normally a very, very pricey gemstone. So I'm just going with it as it is. But look, so a Bramberg amethyst comes from the Bramberg region, from a mountain range in Namibia. And it's typically an amethyst, which you can see here, a smoky quartz and a quartz that grow together. You get lots of phantoms, like that, where you can see it looks as if an amethyst is grown inside, like a ghost. You get lots of phantoms inside, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. They have really, really cool inclusions. Now, inside most of them, if you get them under a microscope, you will find the inclusions that they call anhydros in this world. We call them 2 or 3 phase inclusions in gemology. And it's where, as the crystal was growing, it trapped some air and some liquid. And so inside there is a bubble. And in the case of some of these, it moves. It's very exciting. So they're very, very exciting to any gemmy person. I don't know if we can see them with the loop. We'll have a look. I was trying to double check where the stickers were and struggled to get them to focus because it's quite deep within here, this one. But it's a big bubble. Where's it gone? It was really quite deep inside. Let me just locate it and then I'll come back to you. Just a second. Where are you, bubble? I mean, there's loads of 2-phase inclusions. Oh, I'll tell you why. Because it's right on the edge of the sticker. So, can you see it there? I don't think you're going to be able to see it. It's actually right under the sticker. I'm going to try and hold that there a second. And then use this pencil. Just a second, sorry. I feel like a surgeon, look. Where's the pencil? Where's the loop? To point. It's about here. It's quite deep. Oh, can you see it there? That is the bubble, and it will move, but unfortunately it goes under the sticker. So not the best thought out, but it's a lovely, juicy crystal. You probably got these in the rough if you've been shopping with us for a while, but this one, and this is the largest one, is only £22.50. I'm quite sure that is the wrong price, but never mind. £22.50, 82 BI, and this one does have an anhydro in it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful point. 82 BI. Right, let's keep going. 83. Here's another one with the bubble. So this is the next one. Again, just lovely. Great polish. They've taken such a nice polish. 82's gone to Sharon Barker. Thank you, Sharon. 83 GF for £14.50. You can definitely sell these on at a profit. And this one, oh, it does have a sticker, but I did remove this sticker because it was blocking. It was over the bubble. Oh, I see the bubbles over there. Oh, that's just a really, really brilliant two-phase, that one. Let me try and show it to you. The amethyst. Yeah, it's too deep inside, I think, for you to see. So again, if I try and maneuver myself, it's when you get it home, it is, sorry, trying to, in that inclusion at the back. Okay, so I'm going to try and tip it now. But it goes quite, so when you don't have a camera attached to your loop, you can see that. So you can see it's moved. I think you can see it moving. But it's just quite deep within, so it's not ideal for a live show, but in nature didn't think of that when it grew it. So 83 GF, £14.50. Next up, here's another one, and it's got another anhydro in there. This one is 84 HO for £14.50. That is a massive bubble. You can see that with your eye. No, that's cool. But as I said, these next lot don't have bubbles, but they are just beautiful little collector's points. 83 has gone to Kath Beveridge. Thank you, Kath.
Thank you.
This one is 85 ZA, only £12.50. They've got fab inclusions in the Brandbergs as well. Then we've got 86 HF. 84 has gone to Nikki Stevenson. Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you.
So cute. Hi, Sharon. 86 HF. 84 has already gone, I'm afraid. Everybody wanted 84. Then this one is 87 AY. This one also has an anhydro. I'm not sure where it is, but that's quite a tall point. 87 AY, £12.50. I'll put them like this so you can kind of see some codes. Oh, look at the Phantom. 88 IM. 86 has gone to Kath. Thank you.
Thank you.
This one is 89 ZF. 87 has gone to Julianne Watts. Thank you. 85 has gone to Sam Pickup. Lovely. Right, this one has got some awesome hematite inclusions in the top there. Oh, look at those. Red speckles. This one is 89 ZF, £12.50. 88 has gone to Sharon Kenny. Thank you. Beautiful purple. 90 OU, £12.50. Then 91 VG. This one is £12.50. Again, nice patch of smoky there. You've got your amethyst, your quartz, just very, very nice. A 91 VG. 92 ZX. 90 has gone to Samantha O'Brien. 90. Cute. 92 ZX. Is this the last one?
Yes.
One left. Oh, look. Such nice phantoms in there. This one is 93 DR for £11.50. You're just going to you'll love these when you get them home because they're just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right, I'll give you these few left. 89 ZF. With the hematite inclusions, the red inclusions, that is 89 ZF. 92 ZX. Beautiful. 91 VG. We've got amethyst is smoky. It's got some rainbows in there. And then 93 DR. This one has got phantoms of amethyst. It's very slim. Beautiful. 93 DR 1150. Oh, that's it. Have we got anything else?
No.
That's all of the gems, people. That's all of the gems. Anyone else for that? I can't believe you haven't bought out the Brambergs. That is a surprise. It's only 7:30. This is not good. What did I do? Misjudged my talk, probably. Thought I would rattle on for a lot longer. 89, 92, 91 and 93. If anyone wants to revisit the blue John, then let me know. 93 has gone to Hannah. Thank you, Hannah. You'll love it, Hannah. It's beautiful. You're going to love it. I'm very surprised that these haven't gone because they're so lovely. If not, we can let you go because you're going to be joining me on Saturday anyway at 5 p.m. for the Mega Jewelry Live. Now, the Jewelry Live night normally goes on for an 8-hour stint. I mean, we did do it once in 6 hours, so you never know. But that's why we start early. So we start at 5 p.m. So that we've got the stamina to keep going into the night. And then I'll be live tomorrow morning at 9:30 with a catch up. And then on Monday is when you'll be looking for the calendar live, which should be 6 p.m. I think it is going to go on this platform and also onto on the StreamYard. So it'll go through Facebook and YouTube. It's going to go Facebook and YouTube. So we can't get it on Instagram as well, unfortunately, unless we use another phone. We'll see what we can do. Excuse me. So I'm going to leave you there, guys. If you watch the live back and you want to bid on anything, you just need to direct message us with the code. If you're a new customer, please send us a message or an email with your email address. But I'm going to see you tomorrow morning. If not, I will see you Saturday night. So thank you to Polly and thank you very much to Lisa. And you can now all go home and snuggle up in the warm because we're finished, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye. Bye.